Hi, everyone. Beckie Belote here from Newport News, Virginia. And according to our weather forecasters, we're going to get a boatload of snow tomorrow. So, whether that's true or not, I feel like some people will get snow. And so I thought we would do some snow pages today, just in case. So I don't know if you're trying to do the snow dance because you want it to come, or if you don't want it to come, I do not know. But if it does come, I'm going to be making snow cream. I'll tell you that right now. I love that about snow. That's probably the only thing I like about snow. No, that's not true. It's really pretty. It's very, very pretty. All right, so until it gets brown. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to start by showing you the NSD stuff. I don't know if you may not be working with an advisor, and if so, you may not have gotten a sneak peek of the National Scrapbook Day stuff, which brings up the thing about not working with an advisor. If you're not working with one, please pick one. I would love to work with you. I am www.creativememories.com/user/Beckie, Beckie, Belote, Belote. I would love to get credit for your purchase. And if you have an advisor near you that you haven't been supporting just because you've been buying direct from the company, why are you doing that? Buy from somebody. Support small business. All right. So let's go ahead. I'm going to start by showing NSD because it's super crazy beautiful and it's very timely because on Monday, we're going to be able to order it on Monday. All right. So you will be able to order it yourself, have it shipped directly to yourself. I understand there's going to be some kind of free shipping promotion. So that's really good. But like I said, pick an advisor. Pick an advisor. You don't have to change your behavior, just have it shipped to yourself. You don't want to see us ever. Just go ahead and ship it to yourself. But that way somebody in the small business world will get credit for that. So we appreciate your support on that. All right, so let's change the screen a little bit. Thank you for watching today. If you follow me regular, hit the like button to let people know that you like me and why is my light off? Give me just a second, because to me the lighting is not good. Sure, very odd. Let me change it again. That's better. All right, so I'm going to show you something with this. So first of all, I'm going to pull this aside just for a moment. I'm going to talk about what comes in the bundle first, okay? So there is going to be a 40 pack of embellishments, and I kind of mix these up a little bit. Let me see if I can unmix them real fast. All right, anyways, there's 40 embellishments in the customer NSD bundle. All right. It's a $49 bundle and it has 40 of these guys. And you can see they're florally planty. There's some tomato plants here, I think. I'm not a gardener, but I do love these. There's some little trees, some hanging baskets. So it's very, uh, um, I mean, I know here's topiaries. We've got some wheelbarrows. So anyways, for those of you that have the green thumbs, this is going to be super cute. So you have a whole pack of these of 40. In addition, you'll get a smaller pack of two, I mean a four. I'm missing one here, but these are layered embellishments. So they have the foam squares in between them to give them depth already on your page. So lots and lots of embellishments were going to come in there. Oh, I see a full one down here. That's the one that was missing. All right, so I'm gonna throw those back in because I'm not working with this today. I just wanted to show you. I know we have been having sellouts left and right, and I wanted to get to my fans and let you all know that I encourage you to order early on NSD stuff so you won't be disappointed because it really is a very beautiful, beautiful line. All right, so let me throw that in there. Yeah, order it on Monday if you can to order right at one. They're not going to sell out the first day. Wow, I shouldn't say that. But I don't think so. And I suspect if they do, they'll get some other stuff. Sometimes it's not right away. So that's what concerns me. All right. So anyways, we've got embellishments. We've got mats. So there's a beautiful mat collection that goes with this. Some of them are just plain that you can put a photo on or journal, and some of them are decorative. So you'll get a whole set of those. Those are actually my favorite part of the collection. If you're trying to do it without those, you're shooting yourself in the foot because those really do add decoration quickly. It saves you time and money. All right, so it also is going to have in here a cardstock pack. I'm just going to pull this out because this is probably not all of the cardstocks, but it's a pack of 10 cardstock. Sorry about my focus. And then you will also, in addition to the cardstock, you're going to get an accessory paper pack, and I have used some of this. But the accessory paper pack is going to be 6 sheets that coordinate with the project recipe. Okay, super pretty. All right, and then you're also going to get the project recipe. It's out of the way now. The project recipe, I have not tampered with this one. You were going to get a sticker strip. Love grows here, planting joy, good times. I love the little honey thing there. All right, and then you've got your actual page layout ideas to do 2 double-page spreads, which this is a really easy one this year, which I love because they're always pretty. So why should we take a long time to do them? They're really easy and fast to do. And then in the project recipe, you'll get a couple sheets of cardstock that you'll use in the project recipe. And then you'll get all of these pretty sheets, 2 of these, get 2 of these, and 2 of these. All right. So very, very pretty. So you'll get 2 double-page spreads out of the project recipe. Bundle is 49, and everything that I just showed comes with that. And of course, as always, you can buy things separately. But I think that you will, oh, and it also has a project booklet that's going to come with. So you will save money by getting the bundle. So I highly encourage you to do that. All right. So the next thing I wanted to show you is what doesn't come in the bundle that you may want. All right. So first of all, I want to show you the album cover. So this is the exclusive NSD album cover. I don't think you're able to really see how shimmery this is, but it is a shimmer cover. It's very, very beautiful. And I think we can use this for about anything. So I hope that you like that. It's $40 for the cover set if you would like to add that on. And then last but not least, the punch. I think everybody's going to want the punch. We really haven't had anything like this in a while. It's called Flower Pot, if ever, actually. And I'm going to show you how I like to use this. I like to pick color for the pots. So I'm going to go ahead and do my pots. I'll just do a couple. So I think that you're going to get the idea. All right, so there's your pots. All right, and then because plants are typically green, unless you live somewhere where everything is all dried up, we're going to do it a second time, this time using the color of my plants, which I should not laugh because my plants are always dead. Um, Sweet little Ranita, one of our fellow teammates, gave me a beautiful Christmas cactus for Christmas. And she said to me, "You can't kill this." Well, I'm here to tell you that it is on its way. I'm just not very good with plants. So I'm going to go ahead and put some adhesive on the planty part of these flower pots. And then I'm going to cut off just the greenery and then pop those on. Let's do it. The next one, I can tell that the pot has got that rectangle piece up here, so it's easy to see where you should be cutting. Put that on there. I used repo so I could scoot it a little bit. And one more, and then I'll show you a close-up. How pretty this looks. I think these are going to be really fun for those of you that like to garden or just like to add life to your homes by adding plants. You don't have to do it. It can even be fake plants, right? So here you go. Is that super pretty? All right, so this is Flower Pot. It's a $29 punch. It is an extra and add-on. So the bundle that I showed earlier is 49. You can add this for 29. You can add that beautiful album cover for 40. And make sure you reach out to an advisor for that. For my clients, I'm already in the progress of ordering, getting orders together for NSD. So feel free to get me your order before Monday. All right, so let's just make a page today. Let's make a snow page. This is kind of impromptu. We're going to see how this comes out. I feel pretty good about it though. All right, so if I really like these. This is in the line called Flurry of Fun. It's a $10 paper pack, and it's got a couple of really beautiful papers in there that can be used for anything. But today we're going to use them because I think they look very snowy. All right, so what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna save us some time and we're gonna do some cups. I think I'm gonna do, how about, I'm gonna do a 3.5 cut at the same time. Oops, we'll go the other way, right? 3.5 cut. Just gonna make sure the bottom one is on the 3.5. Then I'm gonna make sure the top one is on the 3.5 before I start cutting. All right. Yeah. Mm, you know what? I think I'm gonna use the decal blade. What do y'all think about that? I like the decal because it goes the same way on both sheets of paper. It's really easy if you're trying to do two at one time, that they'll look exactly the same. So I might actually give it a little smidgen because I think I'm gonna go and do the other side of the first one when I'm finished. All right, so I'm gonna do one, and then we're gonna do it again, this time exactly on the 3.5, because this one is already getting cut on both sides the first go. All right. And since we have a little bit left over on both of them, I didn't start with the same size pieces of paper, so I was just using a scrap on one of them. Let's go ahead and do a couple more. I think let's do maybe a 1.25. Actually, let's do a waist cut. All right, and then we'll do 1.25 and 1.25. And girls, I totally am just making up these measurements as I go along, so I don't want you to beat yourself up if you missed a measurement. Just do what you like. All right. All right. So that was 1.25. Let's do 3/4 on this guy. So 3/4 is the one railroad track before the 1 inch mark. There's my 1 inch, and I just slid it back one railroad track. See what this looks like. Can you see how pretty? Yeah, probably see it on here nicely. How pretty that is, the roughed edge, which kind of reminds me of snow, right? All right, let's get something to build on. Let's see, what do we want to build on? How about either dark, I would either do blue, navy, maybe, or white. I think I'm gonna go with white because I have that handy. If you were, people always ask, why do you always build on cardstock? I always build on cardstock because I'm not necessarily making these for my albums. Sometimes my clients buy these pages, and so that way it's not in my book. However, you certainly, if you were making this for you, don't feel like if you're going to build on white, you might as well put it right. And we never went back and cut the edges off of this. So what I'm doing, this was the one edge that never got the decal cut. So I'm gonna put it, so we have the two lines. One of them is the cutting groove, and that other dotted line is not. And that is a really nice place to do a really narrow cut. to minimize how much we're taking away. All right. So I think what I'm going to do, ooh, see if this is perforated enough. Yeah, I think I kind of even missed that completely. I'm going to go ahead and make that a little bit better. I'm just going to go to the same measure. It's not a big deal. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do, hmm, let's also trim the ends off this. Want to? I'm going to trim just a little bit, and we're going to get a really cool look when we do that. So what am I going to do? I think I'm going to measure it to just a 1/4 inch. So I'm going just to the mat strip, to the edge of the mat strip to cut off a 1/4 inch. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And I'm doing all four at the same time. Works very nicely. Just want to put down a little extra pressure. All right, that's beautiful. All right, let's see what we think about this. All right. So we should have two colors. I'm just going to put those up the top like that. And I like how the white kind of peeks out on the edges, don't you? That's super pretty, right? Okay. And then with the extras that I cut, we did, I think it was like one and I don't remember. I think it was it 1 1/4 and then 3/4 for these bottom pieces. See how pretty that looks? So, so pretty. All right. And then, man, I love this. I could lick it. All right. Then I'm going to grab, this is a mat that came from the mat pack. So this line has a beautiful mat pack. I got that from the mat pack. I got this from the mat pack. What I like to do with ones that are really pretty like this is I like to get 2 for 1 out of it. I talk about it all the time, but I don't always show it. So I think I'm going to show this today. You're going to want probably, I tell you what works really good with cutting these out is your rectangle patterns are really nice. Um, like this one would be really nice to cut it away to give it kind of a different look. I could go smaller if I wanted to use the mat, and I do. So I'm going to go with, I don't think I'm going to go with the smallest, and I'm not going to go with the largest. Let me see. Sorry, I should have pulled this out. Usually they're exactly where I want them, and today I must have put one back to where it didn't belong because I had it in my hands. Let me see. Let me see if it's on my table. Hmm. Yep, it is. I knew it should be where I had it. All right, this is the size. So this is the second to the smallest. And I'm going to use my blue blade on this. And the reason I need to use my blue blade, hold on, let me find it. See the red, and I see the green. Yep, another thing that's sitting right on the table because I didn't put it back. I get aggravated with myself when I do that. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of center it. You can see that I don't really want to cut off the tips of these letters, but the blue blade reaches pretty far. Do you see? Let me see if I can help you see that. No, because I can't see it either. There we go. There we go. So see those blue dots? They're going to be in the tracks, and that yellow thing is where it cuts. So there's a nice grab, a nice so I feel like right where I have it, with just a little bit coming out here, a little bit coming out there, and a little bit coming out there. If I lose anything, it's not going to be much. Okay. So I'm going to bring it down just a little. I almost think I could get away with the green blade, but I'm not going to risk it. It's about time for a new blade for me, guys. When you start having to go around more than one time and you're putting proper pressure, you should consider changing out your blades. So what I have left here is a shell that I actually could put a photo on or a photo behind. All right. Ideally, if I had used the green blade on this, I would have given myself a little bit more wiggle room on this. But I do think this would still work very nicely. Mhm. Yeah. All right. But I'm going to use this as decoration for my page. Let's get this. I'm going to put these back right now because it drives me crazy. I have to look for things. All right. I'm going to move this. If you're wondering where I am trying to put things back at, it's in my tool cabinet. I talked about this a lot because I like it a lot. And I put all the different types. These are the gemstone patterns. These are the rectangle patterns. These are my oval patterns, and these are my circles. All right. And then all some of my other stuff that I use a lot. My shimmer pins, my blades. That this is my multi-purpose. This is what I found works best for me when I put things. I like it that it spins, and it's only $28, so it's a great bargain piece. All right. So what I'm going to do is use these in combination with each other, and this is going to be my only decoration. So for the rest of the page, we will basically do we will do just photos. So it gives a plenty of room for your photos. And I am going to dress this matte box up just a little with this is called tree. What is this called? Tree line. This is called tree line. Now, I'm not sure if this is available without your advisor. So I know it used to only be available through your advisor, so you might want to reach out to an advisor on this one. She may make you do something to get it. We're all different. We all run our businesses a little bit different, so I can't speak to somebody else. But this is a great little punch. So I'm going to make some trees, and I'm going to do something a little bit fun. You know, since you just learned that flower pot technique. What if we did a little greenery? Just gonna hit it. I'm gonna punch this just 2 times. So this tree line is $29. It's a great one. Reach out to your advisor, see if she might have some of those. Um, we probably would be happy to help you with that. All right, and then I just need a little bit of that, so I'm gonna cut off some of it. I think I'm even gonna leave my decal blade in. Why not? All right. I'm gonna need my scissors. Right, and then I'm going to cut it down because, well, let's put it down here, actually. Let's do that. I'm going to put it down there, my repo. You want to stick everything down before you do yours. I'm going to stick them all down later because I don't want to take too much time in front of you. All right, so I've done that. And then what you can do with this to make it super, super fun, grab a piece of white as well and do it again. So I needed 2 cuts for that last one. So I'm going to need 2 cuts again. Now I am lining up my paper to the first line here. I'm a right-hander. So the line closest to me is the one that works really nice for me. All right, and then what I'm going to do, remember that little trick? I'm going to put some adhesive on the top of my trees. All right, and then what I'm going to do is just cut the white part of these trees haphazardly and throw them on top to give them that magical tree top, the snow-capped look. And since nature is not always the same, neither am I trying to make these all the same. I'm just going to cut little bits off and plop those on. Which lost that one. I ain't gonna lie. Pay attention because that was white on a white table. It was easy to get that lost. All right, you got the idea? Scrapbook fun. So another really nice combination, just so you know, together is if you do tree line with mountain slopes. So this is tree line. I would just pull this little piece off. Tree line, mountain slope punch, mountain slope punch, and then I would come through and do one more tree line, probably upside down because we don't really have a pattern to line it up with, do we? So I'm gonna do it upside down. I'm just gonna make sure that the green fills the hole like that. All right, and then we've got a beautiful border that has both mountain slopes and trees. Okay, so if you're looking for a nice combination, that's a beautiful combination. All right, so I will finish this page up later, but for those of you that have been waiting for the embellishments to come back for this line, they are back. So there's snowstorm and snowmobile, everything that's going to be very beautiful for your snow pages. So make sure you snatch some of those up if you're thinking of buying Flurry of Fun. And I thank you so much for watching me today. And I hope you have an excellent snowy or not snowy day, whichever one you wish. All right. Bye now. Have a great day.